Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're creating a beautiful Christmas tree design using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is a fun and creative way to showcase how simple HTML elements can come together to form something amazing. Let's understanding the HTML structure. Here's the basic code of HTML, where I had already linked Font Awesome CDN, CSS, and JavaScript page. Let's start by looking at the HTML code. This forms the foundation of our Christmas tree. We have a div with the class XMAS tree. This acts as the container for all the elements of the tree, like the star, the tree layers, the stem, and the snow on the ground. Think of this as the box holding all the parts of our tree. Inside the XMAS tree div, there's another div with the class star. This is where the star at the top of the tree will go. We're using the Font Awesome icon here to represent the star. Make sure you link Font Awesome in your project if you're using it. Next, we have three div elements with classes Layer 1, Layer 2, and Layer 3. These represent the different triangular layers of the Christmas tree. Each layer will be styled with CSS to give it the shape and color of a Christmas tree branch. The stem is represented by another div. This will form the base of the tree, like the trunk. Finally, there's the snow ground div, which will represent the snow at the base of the tree. This HTML is simple and clean, and every element has its own job. Now, we'll move on to the CSS to bring these elements to life. Let's style the page itself first. In the CSS, we're using the body selector to set the layout as a grid with display, grid, allowing us to center the Christmas tree easily. Set height, 100 VH, so the grid covers the entire viewport. Give the background a dark blue-green color, simulating a night scene. Overflow hidden. Use place items. Center to align the tree vertically and horizontally. This creates a cozy, festive atmosphere for our tree. Next, let's focus on the XMAS tree container. This is the main holder for all the tree components. Position. Relative allows the child elements, like the star and layers, to be positioned precisely using absolute. Height, 590 pixels. Width, 500 pixels. Z-index -2 places it behind other elements like the lights and star. Now for the star at the top of the tree. Position, absolute. Top, 15%. Left, 50%. Margin left, -22 pixels. The color is bright yellow. Font size, 40 pixel. Text shadow, 20 pixels. Text shadow gives it a glowing effect. Z-index, 3. For a dynamic effect, we add the spin animation that rotates the star infinitely. Of keyframes, spin. 2, transform. Rotate 1 turn. The spin animation makes an element rotate. 1 turn means a full 360-degree rotation. The 2 keywords specifies the final state of the animation. Layer 1. Position, absolute. Allows us to position this layer relative to its parent container. Border bottom, 100 pixels solid green. Margin left, -100 pixels. This recenters the layer by shifting it left by half of its width. Border right, 100 px solid transparent. Border left, 100 px solid transparent. Border bottom left radius, 50%. Border bottom right radius, 50%. These properties curve the bottom corners of the triangle, making it resemble a branch. Top, 20%. Left, 50%. Styling the second and third layers of the tree. Now that we've styled the first layer, let's move on to the second and third layers. These layers follow a similar structure, but with slight adjustments to their sizes and positions to create a tapered Christmas tree look. To make it more festive, we add blinking lights to the layers using before and after pseudo elements. Layer 1. Before. Layer 1. After. Do it same for Layer 2 and Layer 3. Before and after are used to add 2 lights for each layer of the tree. These pseudo elements, specific positions for each light, like top, left, or right, are defined separately in the full CSS. Position, absolute. Content, makes the pseudo element visible, even though it has no text. Height, 20 pixels. Width, 10 pixels. Height and width define the size of the bulb. Border radius, 50%. Z-index 3. Animation, blink, 1.5 seconds infinite. The animation makes the lights glow and fade in a loop. Now let's talk about how we create a staggered blinking effect for the lights on the Christmas tree. This is where the animation delay property comes into play. Layer 2, before. Animation delay, 0.5 second. Layer 2, after. The animation delay property sets a delay before the animation starts for each light. This makes the lights blink at slightly different times. Layer 3. Both pseudo-elements have an animation delay of 1 second, so these lights will blink even later than layer 2. Next, we'll position these lights, top, left, right, on the tree layers and watch them twinkle. X, keyframes blink. At 30%. Background, RGB 255, 252, 0. Box shadow, 0, 0, 20px, 10px has FFFC 0059. 60%. Background, has D6400. The light turns bright yellow, mimicking a light bulb turning on. Box shadow, 0000, has FFFC 0059. In this section, we're defining the precise positions of the blinking lights on each layer of the Christmas tree. This ensures the lights are symmetrically placed and aligned with the shape of each layer. Each layer has 2 lights positioned using the before and after pseudo-elements. Before represents the left side light. After represents the right side light. Top, 77px. Left, minus 82px. Layer 1 after. Right, minus 82px. The top, left, and right values increase for each subsequent layer, layer 2, layer 3, to match their larger size. The stem class in this CSS snippet creates the trunk of the Christmas tree. Position, absolute. Height, 100 pixels. Width, 40 pixels. Background, has 694215. Gives the trunk a dark brown color, mimicking the bark of a real tree. Top, 53%. Left, 50%. Margin left, minus 20 pixels. Adjust the position to ensure the trunk aligns perfectly, centering it by offsetting half the width. Z-index, minus 1. Places the trunk behind the tree layers, ensuring it doesn't overlap with the foliage or lights. The snowground class. Position, absolute. Height, 30 pixels. Width, 120 pixels. Background, white smoke. Gives the snow a soft white color, evoking freshly fallen snow. Top, 67%. Positions the snow mound near the bottom of the tree. Left, 50%. Margin left, minus 60 pixels. Aligns the snow precisely by offsetting half the width. Border radius, 50%. Z-index, minus 5. Positions the snow mound behind all other elements, ensuring it doesn't obscure the tree trunk or layers. The snow class. Position, absolute. Top, minus 10 pixels. Background, light blue. Gives the snowflake a soft, icy color. You can change this to white for a traditional snowy look. Border radius, 50%. Animation, fall linear. Keyframes fall. 2. Transform, translate Y105VH. This is all for CSS. Now move on to JavaScript. Function make snow. Const snow. Document. Create element div. Const size. Math. Random. 4.5 plus 3.5. Snow. Class name. Snow. Snow. Style. Width. Size. Plus px. height, snow, style. Left math, random, window, inner width, plus px, snow, style. Opacity size, if, size 7. Snow, style, Z index, 5. Snow, style, animation, duration math, random, 3 plus 2 plus, document, body, append, child snow, set timeout, snow, remove, 5,000. Set interval make snow 40. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on more creative coding tutorials coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays and happy coding.